Hi, I'm Krista Colvin, a professional organizer and the creator of Organize the Whole SheBang, the Smart Woman's Guide to Doing It All. Today, I'm going to show you tips on how to make a great gift basket. First, you need your materials. Any kind of container will work as long as it's a solid container, it's not flimsy, and I recommend something a little bit deeper so you can fit the items in and you won't have a lot of wobbling going on in your container. You'll need newspaper, ribbon, your cellophane wrap, or you can use tissue if you don't want it clear. Also, your gift tags and the items for your gift basket. The first thing you want to do is determine the theme for your gift basket. So if it's a hostess gift or a housewarming gift, think of items that would really be useful but also attractive, because in your gift basket, it's open for everyone to see. A great idea for a baby shower is to do a theme basket based on the needs for that mom. So it could be a bath gift basket, it could be a diaper changing gift basket with all the items that they need. So there's ways to make baby powder look cute if you have them wrapped really nicely. I'm going to be using wine for just a simple theme basket for our demonstration today. The first thing, choose your container. I've chosen this one because it's high enough to really hold the wine steady. And I want to point out too that a gift basket doesn't have to be round. It can be any kind of container that you might already have in your house. So look around and see if there's something you're not using that you can repurpose. The next step is to create the mold per se at the bottom of the basket. So crumpling up newspaper and placing it in first and pushing it down so that it's not flimsy. When you're putting in your bottles, think about the balance and the look. So you can have one that's higher, one that's lower. This is a dessert wine that could be placed in front. So once you've created their spot, I would take them out, remembering where their home is. Then use the tissue paper, or you can use the little shredded paper that's available if you want to just put that on top. So all I'm doing here is just covering up the newspaper so you don't see my newspaper mold at the bottom. I'm going to place a little bit in between the glass bottles so they don't clink and break. So the last thing you want is your wine to break. Okay, so that's patted in there nicely. When picking your ribbon, base it on how large your gift basket is. This is a pretty tall gift basket, so I'm going to use a wider ribbon to balance it out. If it's a smaller gift basket, you can go more for maybe a 2-inch ribbon. The next step is to do the cellophane, and this is probably a little more challenging than the other steps. So you want to clear your table and have a large amount of space to do this. I'm going to take the basket and I'm going to go ahead and set it in the middle. I'm going to test this out before I actually do the wrapping. I want to make sure that the wrap is high enough and that it allows me enough room to give a nice little crunch so I have a space for the ribbon. So that looks pretty good. And I'm also going to do the same on this side, get a feel for it. Okay, I'm going to mark it with my finger. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors. And it's really easy to cut. I'm just going to slide it down here. I'm going to bring all my corners. And notice how I'm folding that piece out instead of pleating it in. I'm having it go the opposite direction. So you can see that there are areas that are just as tall that I can bring in, but these side areas are big and open. So these are the ones I'm going to tuck in and kind of fold around. And you can use a little bit of tape on that if you'd like to, but I'm going to do that after I've done the ribbon, just to kind of finalize it. When I do the bow, I start with the left, I do my loop, And then I take the bottom piece and I bring it over. You can see that allows for a nice center of your bow. And when I bring it through, I'm going to pull it very gently because I don't want to get the creases in the bow while I'm adjusting how big I want it to be. So play with it a little bit before you squeeze it tight. Now, you can keep it long and dramatic, or you can shorten them a little bit. And when I cut them, I like to think of the angle before I cut. So I like to go this direction on this side and that direction on that side. I think the balance is nice when you do that. And I do it at just a slight angle. And I've done a very generic basket here, but to spice it up, you can add cheese and crackers on the inside. You could add some wine glasses. And to spice up the packaging, it's always fun to have a cute little gift card. And keep in mind, you can dress it up or dress it down depending on the basket you choose, the ribbon you choose, and the gift card you choose. I'm Krista Colvin, and those are my tips for making a great gift basket.